up, though? It's Brian Onrea, and we're back with another edition of My Top 11, where I talk about my top 11 favorite things of any particular category. And today we in for a treat because I'm doing my favorite 11 songs from the greatest hip hop producer of all time, Dr. Dre. That's right, Dr. Dre, Andre Young himself, the GOAT hip hop producer. We're going to do my top 11 favorite songs by him. And he's had a long, long history. You know, he had two of the biggest albums, arguably, in the history of hip hop, with The Chronic, 3 times platinum, came out in, I believe, 92, 93. Then The Chronic 2001 came out, I think, 99 or 2000. That's 6 times platinum. You know what I'm saying? He had the Dr. Dre soundtrack to the Straight Outta Compton movie. He had a long history, man. He produced artists like Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Game, 50 Cent, Eazy-E, NWA, Miss L.A., Mary J. Blige. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Eve, Gwen Stefani. Just a long, long, long history, man. So without further ado, let's get right to it. These are my top 11 Dr. Dre songs. Number 11, man, comes from The Chronic 2001. And that's What's the Difference? What's the difference between me and you? You know what I'm saying? You got Exhibit on there. Exhibit killed it. You know what I'm saying? Dre killed it with his verse, and then Eminem gives a crazy verse. You know what I'm saying? Real dope. I thought the production was real dope, produced by Dr. Dre and Mailman. Just a real, real dope song, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference between me and you? I ain't gonna sing it. It's a real, real dope song. That's number 11. Number 10, man, is from The Chronic, the original Chronic. That's A Nigga with a Gun. You know what I'm saying? Who's the man with the master plan? A nigga with a motherfucking gun. That beat, the drums are so hard. You know what I'm saying? The sample. Boom, 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 boom. And then the drums. 44 reasons come to mind why your motherfucking brother is hard to find. You know what I'm saying? That particular song had a crazy intro too. It's so cinematic. They got the gun in the dude's mouth. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It's a crazy cinematic song, man. That's number 10, A Nigga with a Gun. Number 9, man, is from The Chronic 2001, and that's LA Niggas. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. I thought the drums were so hard, man. This song, when they made this beat, it kind of reminds me a lot of that beat they did for Eminem, the Kill You beat. Whereas on every time the snare hit, like the beat kind of drops out. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Like it just drops out. So hard, man. That snare so hard, man. MC Ren is talking in the beginning. I wish MC Ren would have rapped on the song, but it's a lot of rappers on that song, from King T, Exhibit, Cocaine, Nocturnal, Hitman. A lot of room on that song, man, but just a real hard song. Doo-doo, doo-doo. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just hard, man. King T got a real standout verse on there, too. King T don't really get the props he deserved, man. But King T was rolling with Dre and Aftermath for all that time. Real, real dope record, man. Number 8, man. And it kind of seemed like I'm going back and forth from The Chronic and The Chronic 2001. But these are two masterpieces. So anyway, number 8 is Let Me Ride from The Chronic. Smooth down in cherry tops and let me ride. Real dope video. The video was so California, man. Like I said before, I didn't even go to California until I became an adult, So growing up, I felt like I was in California. And when I finally did go to California, later in life, it just felt like I've been there before because Dre took you there before. You know what I'm saying? Very cinematic video. Very, very dope song. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. Number 7. We're going to stick with The Chronic, man. Number 7 is Stranded on Death Row. You know what I'm saying? Bushwick Bill had the intro. This is one of my favorite Snoop Dogg features. So Snoop Dogg, once again, killed it on his verse. I'm not flagging, but I'm just sagging. I bet you don't want to see the D-O-double-G. Yeah, man. Real dope. Rage did her thing. RBX did his thing. Just a real, real, real dope song, man. Stranded on Death Row. Number 7. Number 6 is Explosive. Explosive. You know what I'm saying? Hitman, 6'2", Nate Dogg, Corrupt. Nate Dogg really made that song, though. All my hood rats still kick it with me. All my real fans still check it with me. All the hood rats, they know It ain't best of nothing but gold. I butchered that, but just a real dope song, man. Real dope drum work on there. Um, Kanye West famously said, when he produced H to the Izzo for Jay Z, he bit the drums. He got the drums from Explosive. You know what I'm saying? Real dope, man. Number five, classic. Number five is Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. Cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Two loped out niggas so crazy. A huge song, man. That song really solidified Dr. Dre as a solo act outside of NWA. I know he had a deep cover song on the soundtrack. That was dope. But Nothing But a G Thing kind of set him apart as like a superstar. At that point, he was a straight up superstar. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dre, man. Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. And that video looks so fun. It looks like just a real good time. They had a picnic. You know what I'm saying? They squirting water. They drinking. They dancing. Real dope song. Number five, Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. Number four, we're going to stick with the chronic, man, and that's These Nuts. Yes, that's right. Number four is These Nuts. Now, the intro, that's Warren G on that phone call. These Nuts. Real crazy, man. But I thought the beat was crazy. And I love how at the end of the song, they just kind of play it. And I believe this is the first time we heard Nate Dogg. I can't be faded. I'm a nigga from the mother. I can't be faded. You say you wanna fuck with Dre. You picked the wrong motherfucking day. Here we go, toe to toe, blow for blow. Let me know if you think you can fade Death Row. Real crazy, man. I heard Snoop Dogg say recently that he wrote Dad's verse. That Dr. Dre didn't want to put Dad's on the song, but he wrote the verse and put him on there. Real dope record. I listen to that record all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love how at the end the beat just play. You know what I'm saying? Real dope song. Number three, man. Back to the Chronic 2001, man. Number three is Still Dre. You know what I'm saying? Dre and Snoop. Written by Jay-Z. A real important factoid. Jay-Z wrote that song, man. And it's crazy because it's a West Coast classic, but Jay-Z wrote it. Real ironic. But real dope song. Produced by Dre. Scott Storch was on the keys. He played the piano part on there. Just a crazy. I think the way the drums are programmed is just like it was so original and unique for that time. That drum pattern, the way they played the drums. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like kind of like a stutter. You know what I'm saying? Just real dope, man. Real dope song. Number three. Number two is from the Chronic 2001 again. Number two is The Watcher. Everywhere that I go, be careful, they know. Every people they know, so I suggest you lay low. Things ain't the same for gangsters. Now, Warren G said on Drink Champs, Warren G said that Eminem wrote that. I don't know. I got to look it up, man. But whoever wrote that for Dre, they wrote it good because crazy song, man. That's number two. Number one, my number one favorite Dr. Dre song of all time is a kind of an underrated song. It doesn't get talked about. It wasn't a single. It didn't get pumped out there. Number one is Fuck You on a 2001 soundtrack. I just want to fuck you. No kissing and hugging, girl. You got a husband who loves you. Yeah, real dope song. That's Devin the Dude singing that. Nate Dogg is singing background. Snoop Dogg and Dre. They had the voicemail at the beginning where the girl called, you know what I'm saying, and leaving the voicemail for Dre. Just all around. It's my favorite because it goes so well, you know what I'm saying. It goes so well with like anything, any kind of mood. Certain songs got to be in the mood to hear, and then certain songs will put you in the mood to hear it, no matter what song it is. And I believe again that Scott Storch on the keys, the drums just slap so hard, man. And I just want to fuck bad bitches. Farther, that's enough of had bitches. Now I'm all up in that ass, bitches. Mad at your boyfriend, ain't you? You a bad girl, gotta spank you. And gotta thank you for that hair clinic. Exquisite, hella photogenic. I can say the whole song, man. 24/7, Dre, Snoop, and Devin. We serving these hoes and never play whatever Snoop said. It's the real dope song, man. My favorite of all time by Dr. Dre. So let's do a recap. My favorite top 11 Dre songs. Number 11, what's the difference? Number 10, A Nigga With a Gun. Number 9, LA Niggas. Number 8, Let Me Ride. Number 7, Stranded on Death Row. Number 6, Explosive. Number 5, Ain't Nothing But a G Thing. Number 4, These Nuts. Number 3, Still Dre. Number 2, The Watcher. Number 1, Fuck You. That's my top 11, man. Dr. Dre songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm Brian Onrea, man. I'm out of here. Let's get it.